Hey everybody, welcome to Epic Empire. It feels so good to see y'all's faces again and to be back in the trenches with you, working the business and connecting with my challengers and my coaches again. We're going to start more one-on-one calls with my personally sponsored coaches, so be on the lookout for that in my personally sponsored coach page. If you want a one-on-one call and you're not my PS coach, talk to your upline, because they can connect with you and set up a time to do a one-on-one call. So important. So some announcements real quick before we get started. We got our Diamond Insider and our Challenge Pack sale for the month of October. It's, of course, 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme Challenge Pack at $140. They are going to be pumping those out like crazy because we're coming out with a new program, which is Hammer and Chisel, which will be a kind of a competitor to 21-Day Fix Extreme. So we have, 21-Day Fix and Extreme on sale for $140. Sorry, I'm pulling up the little email that I got. Then we also have for US only Body Beast and Shakeology Challenge Pack for $140. In Canada, it's $164 if there's any Canadians here. And then the 21-Day Fix Kickstart and Shakeology Challenge Pack with 21-Day Fix Insulated Bag is $180. And 21-Day Fix Extreme Kickstart and Shakeology Challenge Pack is $180. So that is the sales for the month of October. Now, if you are in the top 20 Success Club point earners in the month of October for the company, and this is for Diamond rank and below, so that's most of the people on this call. If you are the top 20 Success Club point earner, you will earn 15-minute phone call with our CEO, Carl Deichler. So if you guys are good at hammering out points, some people are, that's just their thing, they're good at it, that's a great month. I'm assuming that you'll probably need over 25 points to even get in the top 20, just to put it into perspective. But that is for Diamond rank and below. So, and then for those of you who hit Success Club in the month of October, you will earn, you'll get an exclusive access to a private Finding Your Leverage for Massive Growth webcast with personal development guru Darren Hardy. So you will get a webcast, a free webcast. This month, if you hit Success Club, which is a good leeway to our points for this month, I believe, I don't remember, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, it's like you get P90X2 and P90X original if you hit Success Club. Is that right, Kelly or Libby? Do you guys see that? Success Club prize.
I didn't see one.
Okay, so for the month of September, I'm pretty sure you get either your choice of P90X2 or the original P90X. So if you hit Success Club this month, it's the last day of the month for you guys to hit 5 points. You will be getting an email, so check your emails. Also, if you were on the Team Cup, you should have, and if you hit the points to get the tier prizes, you should have got either a selfie stick or a size hat. I know some of you guys post those really cool prizes, so congratulations to everybody who earned the Team Cup prizes. Those are really cool to get, and I'm excited because I have a selfie stick already, so I'm going to use that for a prize on our team. I have a whole prize closet. Also, our Epic Empire sweaters are out. We're just side shoulder action going on. Sorry for the guys, but they're super cute girly shirts. We'll have to figure out. Josh has an Epic Beast shirt, which is really cool. And so we go to events. He wears Epic Beast. So does Jason Delancey and Michael Dooley and all of them. So we do have a male version. We just are predominantly female. So we got really cuter stuff for the females. All right, so going into recognition, we had some amazing things happen this month, and I am going to go through our document that you guys post in on Epic Empire, and I updated some people's numbers who I know weren't familiar with adding their numbers to the little document that we have. So on the board, y'all, it's the last day of the month. You have 3 hours to hit Success Club? So if you're on this part of the board, I would be plugging and chugging because believe me, that's what I was doing the past 3 days. I was at 4 points because I was kind of preoccupied this month. But I was determined to not, it's a non-negotiable for me. I will hit Success Club. If that means I got to send 100 invites and I got to really dig in conversations or go back and follow up, that's what I did, and it happened. And I'm sure well prepared for the month of October because I sent so many invites for September. All right, so on the board, we have Sarah Grimm at 1 point, Donnie Brown at 2 points, Kathy Rollinger at 2 points, Maria, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, how do we say it wrong? 2 points, Jessica Morris at 2 points, Julie Robertson at 2 points, Krista Strang at 1 coach and 2 points, Holly, you are in the wrong category, so I will wait to say your name. Kelly Slaughter at 4 points, Linda Kozola at 2 points, Denise Hubert at 2 points, Sherry P at 1 point, Beth at 3 points, Amy O'Rear at 4 points, and Barbara L at 3 points. Some of these last names I'm just going to have to go with Barbara L. All right, so the people who have hit Success Club who will be earning either P90X2 or the original P90X from the company are Leanne Brown at 2 coaches and 6 points, Ren Young at 6 points, Tracy Cameron at 8 points, Brittany McGowan at 5 points. Let me go back and say Holly Garvey, I think I'm saying that last name right, at 6 points. Brittany McGowan at 5 points, Victoria Carter at 7 points, Derek Maybe at 6 points, Annette at 6 points, Sarah Elliott at 6 points, Carla Perry at 3 coaches and 6 points, myself, 6 points, it's like those one, Elizabeth Carney, new coach, 2 coaches and 9 points, and for Success Club 10 and above, we have Brittany Fleetwood at 10 points, and of course, our amazing Jenny Bradshaw at 2 coaches and 18 points. She is always, since she's been on our team, leading the way now. So congratulations to all of our Success Club earners for the month of September. It's not over. We still have 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours to hit Success Club. And believe me, I've been there the last hour trying to make it happen, and it's happened. So you can totally do it. It's possible. All right. Congratulations to Alex Grimm for getting on the cruise. Woo! We're so excited that you got off of the wait list. If you're not on the wait list, put your name on there. You just never know. She was in the thousands and she made it. So congratulations, Alex, for that. And then also congratulations to, let's see, we have 2 rank advancements so far this month. If I'm missing somebody, how to communicate this to you guys. I think this is a topic that every one of us struggles and battles with. So I'm going to share my screen, and I did a little PowerPoint. It's kind of cheesy, but you guys will get the point. So here we go. Josh, if you want to jump in, feel free. No, he says no. Okay. He's so much better explaining this than I am, but it's all right. Can you guys see it? Maybe just give me a thumbs up. Libby, can you see it? Okay, good. All right, so I wanted to do a presentation that didn't use the word invite. As we say invite, and I feel like we're beating a dead horse. I feel like I've said it a million times and I don't know how else to explain it. And so I wanted to come at it from a different angle and kind of share with you guys, you know, I had kind of an eye-opening with this panic attack of, oh my gosh, I'm at 4 points and I need 2 more points. What am I going to do? You know what I mean? So I had to get back to the nitty-gritty of, instead of, you know, in the past where I post and it just happens and it's easy for me now, I was getting back in the trenches and really being like, I've got to start connecting with people because I am going to hit Success Club. I need another challenger in my challenge group. And so this really was hitting home because I was actually dealing with it at the time. So I want to go over connecting and not selling. Because, and if you look at my Facebook post, let me go over some of these. I posted on my wall, and if you want to take a look at it, there are some really insightful comments. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but I asked the question. Hold on, my phone's loading. Need your help preparing for a coaching call. You know all of those network marketing peeps, Mary Kay, January, Herbalife, Synergics, I don't know how to pronounce it, Beachbody, Road and Fields, doTERRA, etc. You get my point. What is the number one thing that makes you not want to have anything to do with it? For example, I hate getting added to a group without my permission. I don't know, Jamberry is like terrible about that. They like to add you to these groups and they don't even ask you, or you're just all of a sudden seeing that you're in a group and you're like, what? I always end up leaving it. So anyways, I got some really insightful comments and I just want to read a few of them to you so that maybe you can, if you're doing any of these, and I'm not going to pinpoint people, but I'm sure we have, and I have done some of them. Oh no, go back. Hold on, sorry. Let's see. When I get messages in my inbox from someone that is 20 paragraphs and not personal at all. You know, like, would you like to join my challenge group? It starts on this date. This is what you're going to do, blah, 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 blah. And that's it. Okay, don't do that. Constant hype without an actual scientific proof. Some people, that's that emerald personality. They want to know that you know what you're talking about. So maybe you need to be knowledgeable on Shakeology or the portion control and things like that, and the muscle confusion. So be knowledgeable when you're talking to people. Hounding it to host a party. Thank God we don't have to host parties. We're not in that business. I mean, you can, but most people don't have time for that these days. The only thing they ever message you is about sales. It's never personal, and they don't take time to get to know you. That is one of the things I'm going to cover on this call tonight. Proof is in the pudding. So basically, you should be a product of the product. Pressure to buy. I hate being hounded. I often get private messages for someone letting me know to represent their product, but I've never added anyone to the group, and pressure. Anyways, pressure to buy, pressure to sell, endless number of emails that are copy and pasted. So I think you guys kind of get a hint over what people don't like and what we do not want to do to our audience, right? We don't want to copy and paste. We don't want to be the icky salesperson. So what I'm going to talk about tonight is how not to be that person, how to be you and your own journey and your own story, and how to connect what you're doing to what their needs are. So let's go. Let's see. So the next slide. So when to connect? When they see their need, right? And I love the example of this little clutch down here, this Michael Kors clutch. Josh gave me this example, and he's like, you know, you could be shopping through the mall, and you're walking through the Michael Kors store, and you see all these cute purses, and you're like, these are all so cute, but I already have 1 million purses. I don't need another purse, but these are all cute, right? But then you get invited to this dinner party, and all you have is big Coach bags. You're like, I can't bring a big Coach bag to this dinner party. I need something small that I just put my ID in and my cell phone in, and we're good to go. That is when you need the clutch, right? And you think in your head, I remember that store that had all of those clutch bags that were so cute. I'm going there, and I'm going to get my clutch bag that I need now, right? So we're talking about a person's need at the time. And it's the same with fitness. There will come a time, and you can see pictures here, and we've all been in some of these similar situations where there is a need for what we have to offer. Josh, I might need your help on this one because this is a lot of your slides and a lot of words. So you're constantly building your pipeline, right? You're constantly filling your pipeline with people that have a need, whether they are a stay-at-home mom and they're tired and exhausted, they're just feeling like they've let themselves go. There are constant needs. And even in the male market, I don't mean to just talk about moms, men are there as well. They're dads. We're all gaining weight. We're all getting older and unhealthy, and we're getting exhausted, or we're commuting like crazy, and we don't have time for ourselves. There is constantly a need everywhere. I mean, you could just be starting out as a coach. Right now, somebody needs what you have to offer. Even when, and they know it. They're ready. They're ready to buy a challenge pack right now, but you got to get it out there. Josh, can you come here for a second? Thank you. Hold on. Can you help me through this slide?
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit.
Okay, so the idea is the difference between.
Come down some.
Oh, sorry. No. So just it's the idea between exactly what you said with the clutch. So you walk through the store, you see it, you're aware of it, and you know, hey, okay, so there's something out there. It's kind of interesting, but I'm not going to act on it. I'm not going to buy. I'm not interested actually at this point until you actually have that need. And everybody goes through this. Everybody gets to that point where they're like, oh my gosh, I'm carrying way too much weight. I feel unhealthy. I feel nasty. I feel disgusting. Jatana's brother was 3 years in getting to that need, from the time he was aware that Jatana was doing this to the time when life brought that need to his doorstep. And that's when he was ready to connect. So the idea of inviting, all you're doing, you're building your pipeline. You're building that awareness that you have something of value. To expect somebody to be ready to act on that at that point in time, until that need makes that awareness a connection, you're not there. But what your job is as a coach is to be available and ready, continuing to build that pipeline, available and ready for when that need arrives in their life, you have a solution. And so when you're actually reaching out to make that connection is when that need comes up, when that need is present. So that's why you're building that pipeline. That is 100, 1,000, 4,000 people who are in some period in their life, some phase in their life where some of them, maybe 5%, maybe 10%, have that need. And those are the people that are going to be connecting with you, that you're reaching out. And that's where you're presenting them, connecting them to that product. And then the next step, the follow-up.
I love what the formula he put here. It was awareness plus need equals connection. So awareness, what does that look like? You're sharing your journey. You create awareness on your Facebook page. So you're consistently sharing your journey. You have to consistently do that, or they're not going to be aware that there is a store full of clutch bags when they need it, right? Kelly uses the analogy all the time about the painter. If you want to paint your house and you see this guy posting on Facebook about all these transformations of the kitchen looked like this before, now it looks like that, and I need somebody to remodel my kitchen or paint my room, your mind is going to go back to that person who is consistently showing what they're doing and their product is working or their service is working. So awareness is sharing your journey. And the only way you can create that awareness is by sharing your journey. And the need is that person. And when those two meet together, your awareness, Jatana posting on her social media about her journey and how she feels and how she's accomplishing things or how she's overcoming something from a positive spin, even if it's a negative thing. When her posting and her awareness sees that need and they come together, you help make that connection, and that is where this sale, I hate using the word, happens. That is where it's so natural in conversation, and I'm going to show some examples of that, but let's move on to the next slide here. So having a combo. Please, people. Made up the 5-step invitation process. That does not work for me. And I don't know how it works for anybody, honestly, because when I hear that stuff, it feels like I'm being sold something and I don't like it. So I would encourage you to, when you're talking to somebody, talk to somebody like they are your girlfriend, and you are texting them, about getting together for lunch. Hey girl, you want to get together for lunch? I'm free, whatever. Make sure it's conversational and speak naturally to people, and be confident in what you're saying. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, and many people's big pet peeves. If you go to my Facebook page and see, a lot of people are copy and pasting. So if you're copy and pasting, you can have a structure and a baseline to start from, but make sure you tailor that to the person, and make sure what you're copying and pasting, if you have to do it, because sometimes I do the same. Tell me about your fitness goals. How is your nutrition? And what do you think your biggest obstacles are? Make sure that little paragraph sounds like a conversation and it's not just like bim, 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 because people want to feel like they're actually connecting with you and they're not just being sold something, or they're not just being, questioned. I don't know how else to explain it, but I hope you have conversations that are more relational and they're more natural in your private messages. Also, make sure Summer talks about this a lot, and she does a great job of explaining. Make sure you paint a picture for them from the moment that they purchase to the moment they post their first sweaty selfie, or from the moment they post their before and after picture, beginning to end. What does that look like for them? And I love it. I love to do this when I'm talking to somebody about a challenge pack. I'm like, listen, girl, you got 21 days. 21 days. This is what we're going to do. You are going to get your stuff that you need. I am going to introduce you to the group. You are going to be surrounded by other women, or if it's a man, other men and women who are going to encourage you and be there for you every day and motivate you. I am going to coach you through this. We're going to walk through everything you're going to get. I'm going to help you with your meal plans. And anyways, I won't go through all that. You guys know what we do in our challenge group process. Paint that picture for them. And then once you're done with all the details of that, because some people want to know, I wouldn't. So you don't have to tell me all the details. I just want to know what I'm going to look like after. Paint the picture of what they're going to feel like after. After this, you are probably going to lose, I don't know, it depends on the person, 5 to 10 pounds. You are going to have so much energy. You're going to feel more sexy in your own skin. You're going to have energy to chase after your kids. Whatever you've experienced with whatever program you're doing, share that with them, because they're probably going to relate to the things that you're experiencing now. And they probably already want what you have to offer, because, I mean, they look at, for me, my audience, I can speak for myself. Jatana, she has energy to bounce around and do all these crazy things. How in the heck does she keep up with that? And she's still doing her workout, and she takes care of herself. I share that with people, and they want that as well. And so I paint that picture for them of how they can achieve that and what their life is going to look like after those 21 days. So make sure you're doing that in the conversation while staying natural. And you know what? You're going to suck at this at first, but you'll get better the more you do it, the more you tweak it, the more you show other people, like, look, does this sound okay? And share with each other and correct each other. So here's an example of my 6 points from today. I'm just kidding, my 2 points that I finally got. Check in and be available. Don't just throw an invite out there or conversation out there. And then, you know, this girl was 2 days ago, I had a conversation with her. And I followed up this morning at 11:30. I said, hey, girl, just following up with you. That's all I said. This was her response. I'm excited for you. Just purchased. Yay. Oh, my gosh, I'm excited. Okay, and then I went into, I sent her a picture of me working out this afternoon. I'm so excited. I'm introducing you to the group. And I stay pumped up for her because this is a big decision. She just invested $160, which for most people is a big chunk of money. You want to build that excitement up for them and introduce them in our challenge group. So it's easy just to say, hey, girl, just following up with you. When they know that they said, I'm interested in purchasing it, it might do it in a few days, it might do it next week. A few things I like to say is, do you see my name up in the top left-hand corner? That's just verifying that they, when they bought the challenge pack, they weren't assigned another coach. I see a lot of coaches that are like, oh my gosh, it went under somebody else. It's a way to check and make sure without being like, hey, did I get the sale? Just, can you see my picture in the top left-hand corner? And then end with enthusiasm with awesome, let's rock this, let's do it, and introduce them to our challenge groups. We're going to open up the questions, so I'm going kind of fast. And this is my main point. I love this picture. Stop hoping for a sale and go connect with someone's needs. I see so many people like, please, hold your buys. She's going to buy. I have somebody that's going to buy. No, dig into the relationship. Listen to what they have to say. Be natural and conversational. And if that process happens and it's organic and your heart is out there and you are truly wanting to help that person and you are confident and you have the belief that it will help them, because you have to believe that it's going to help them. If you don't even believe it's helping you and you're not being proof the product works, I promise you it's going to come across to the customer and they're going to be like, she just wants to make it $40. I don't want anything to do with that. But if you have true belief because you've been working on you and you see the changes in your life and you express that, and when I express it with boldness, I express it with no hesitation whatsoever. And I can tell you in the beginning, I had a hard time with Shakeology because I wasn't drinking it every day. And so when I talked to somebody about Shakeology, I started getting a little yeah, it comes with a challenge pack and just get the challenge pack, And I was having a hard time really digging into why they should buy it, and it probably came across in my sale, but that's what I said. You have to be a proof the product works. You have to be consistent with your Shakeology. You have to be consistent with your workouts. You have to prove you're losing 9 pounds in the past 3 months, like my brother has. Congratulations to you, Donnie. And then when you share, it's going to be so easy because you're going to be so excited about what you're feeling, what you're doing, and the belief is there. And that's why the company has made one of the vital behaviors be a proof that the product works. And I say it all the time on our team calls. If you don't have a transformation picture, you're not consistently bettering yourself, whether it's externally or internally, people aren't going to believe you. They need to see that it's real and that it's happening and that you're helping other people. Show those transformations on your wall. But big point I want you to take away from this is stop hoping for a sale and actually dig in, like I did these past 3 days, dig in and connect with people, see their need, and then paint that picture for them, and then you have the opportunity to fulfill that need. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I will stop screen sharing, and I want to open it up for questions because I kind of went really fast and talked really fast. So here we go. Does anybody have any questions? That was like super fast, and Josh probably would have done a better job explaining it. Hopefully it made sense. I'm back. And I got 6 points. Woo! Just kidding. Really? Nobody? What about you, Amy? How are you doing, Amy? I'm going to unmute your line. I can't unmute your line because I'm not a host.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm not sure I have any questions. I just would, I'm glad you're back.
Thank you.
I would like to have a one-on-one with you one time soon. Okay. But other than that, like right now, I don't think I have any questions.
Awesome. Well, talk to Libby and she will schedule you. I know you're kind of you're orphaned, but not really orphaned because you're.
I feel orphaned.
You shouldn't, because if something happens, you just roll up to me, so you're good to go.
Okay.
Anybody else? I went super fast, and I hope I made the points that I was trying to make. And I know that it's, to some of you guys, it's like really beating a dead horse. There's no secret sauce to this. It is like consistency, building relationships, consistency, building relationship, connecting, finding the need. Right now, as we speak, there are people who are friends of yours who are ready to buy a challenge pack. Like right now. You probably find 4 people tonight that would buy a challenge pack if you knew their need and if you were being consistent and you were building those relationships. Easy peasy. But you got to consistently do that over time, and it builds and it builds and it builds. And I want to encourage you guys, because you know what? We're coming into what we call the tough months for coaches. October, November, December. They're hard. It's hard to hit Success Club in those months. We can do it. I've done it. Kelly's done it. We've all done it. But it does get a little tough. And so you guys start building, like we said, your pipeline now. Continue building those relationships, because the minute you slow down, so only reason why I think that is because at leadership, I don't remember their names, Jordan and something. We're doing a group workout with them. So I'm like, are you coming out with a kickboxing program? So I think Beachbody's coming out with a new program here soon. That's my thought. They always have something up their sleeve. Jason, any questions? Brittany?
I kind of keyed into about the Les Mills people you said. Was it Joel and
yes,
red-haired girl?
Joel and 2 J's.
Well,
it was 2 J's.
I saw a pic with Autumn Calabrese and Joel and I can't remember her name now, but he's dating her now, and they said they were teammates still.
Yeah.
Through Beachbody, so it got me thinking. So now I wonder.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up their names. Hold on a second. And so I know we're doing a workout with them, and they always make big announcements when we do leadership or summit. And then we've got Super Saturday right after that.
Jericho.
So,
Was it Jericho?
hold on. Where are the workouts? Speakers, agenda, day by day. Friday.
It's Jericho.
Is it Jericho?
Joel,
Yeah.
Joel and Jericho?
Joel just got engaged. He's engaged to I can't remember her name. Kristen, I think it is.
Yep. So AM workout with Joel and Jericho.
That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I posted the Success Club prize in the chat.
Okay, perfect. What was
Yeah,
it?
because Joel and Jericho were with Les Mills Pump, and then Les Mills Pump and Beachbody went their separate ways. And then
Right.
the whole thing was like, oh no, Joel's leaving Beachbody because he's just a huge presence in there. People love him. You should see when he comes to Summit, the lines with him and Sagi and Jericho. And when we did their workout, not this last Summit, but the Summit before, I mean, people just absolutely, these people are amazing.
Yeah, Dan and Rach and all of them, yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they were, Beachbody was like, Les Mills, you can go your own way, but we're keeping Joel and Jericho, which were the two most popular trainers from those videos. If you've ever done them and worked out, and they're awesome videos. I mean, if you still have an opportunity to buy whatever leftover Beachbody has, you should get it because it's a great, like, unbelievable workout.
Right.
Yeah. That's combat. If you guys
Combat was Dan and Rach, and they were super popular as well.
I did Pump, and that's he's only in a few of them. Jericho's not in that, but I mean, it's I have both of them. So, and they're super cheap. So,
yeah,
get them while you
I
can.
think the Les Mills Pump is done. It's gone. There's like a single CD you can buy. I just checked like yesterday.
Yeah. So be prepared. I will be as soon as I hear, I will post it in Epic Empire exactly what the new product is. They're going to come out with something else, I'm sure. Probably with supplement wise. I don't know. They always have something up their sleeve when we go to leadership.
Yeah.
So that'll be kind of exciting. Don't forget, Super Saturday is October.
Yeah.
What?
I think they're going to do
October
coffee
17th.
Shakeology. They're going to do a coffee flavored Shakeology. That's what I think they're going to do.
That'd be
Because
awesome.
I got a coach, like a questionnaire. They're like, would you drink that? Like all the supplement stuff. They ask me before, they send you people random, like, what do you think about this? Would you drink this? They asked about coffee flavored Shakeology. So that's coming at some point because people mix it with their coffee. So why not make one that's coffee and shake,
That'll be interesting. So stay posted in Epic Empire the 7th through the 11th because, like I said, as soon as I see it, I'll be like, taking a picture of the screen. It's going to go in Epic Empire so you guys will know before the rest of the network knows there's only 200 of us there. So you'll get inside scoop of what new products are coming out. Another benefit to having somebody elite on the team that can go and share that information. I'm excited to maybe be on there with Kelly and some of these peeps next year, right? All right. Any other questions before people start dropping off like flies and staring at their phones? Kelsey? She's texting. Sarah's acting like she's listening, but she's really doing grading papers or something. And poor Jenny is sick. She's doodling. All right, very cool. Well, you guys go get some rest, and it's like I said, it's the last week of the month. Jason posted below in the chat that we get, if you hit Success Club 5 this month, which many of you have, you earn P90X, P90X2, and P90X Plus Series bundle package valued at $299. So you get that. The nice thing about that is even if you don't plan on using it, you can give it away as a prize to one of your customers, or you could do it as a giveaway for a free challenge group or something like that. So love you guys. Have a good night. Peace out.